Here we are in the finals here for the 2011 Major League Gaming Pro Circuit here for the Call of Duty Black Ops. We're already underway, about to hop right in here for Capture the Flag Havana as Leverage is leading this one so far 5-3 in the game series over Resistance.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're just joining us, Halo just finished up on their main stage, Status Quo, taking home the championship here, the season opener at MLG Dallas. We'd like to welcome those Halo watchers coming in, watching another great first-person shooter here with Call of Duty Black Ops. We've got a great matchup. This is a continuation actually here in the grand finals. We've got Leverage versus Resistance. Resistance started off with that 3-2 lead, but Leverage has come right back. 3 straight wins. They're in the lead now with 5 wins to 3 against Resistance. If Leverage pulls out the win here, it's all over. Leverage going home with that new shiny Black Ops Championship trophy.
And so right now it's we're playing Capture the Flag here on Havana, and if the Capture the Flag goes to Leverage, then they're going to go home with the prize and the trophy, and they're going to definitely come out. They're doing a great. It comes down to well, they're the winners of the tournament.
Yeah, right now TP has done a great job. He's solidified their spawn. He just got taken out there by Liar, but he really opened the door for them to get that first capture, and that's so big. We've talked about it so much. That first capture, especially on the main stage, is so huge because then you really put the pressure on the other team to step it up, and if they can't, it's over.
As right now Bob able to pick up 2 quick frags there with the FAMAS and starting to push back towards the mansion. Connects there with his 3rd consecutive frag as he's starting to push back around. Looks like they're going to go ahead and set up another a flag cap so far. They've worked in the choke points. He's going to get taken down there by Nameless.
Nameless did a great job there. He picked up the frag, literally the frag with the grenade there, and then came around and took out Bobby, who was trying to push in. It did a really good job, and there's a 2-piece right there. We got Scumpy doing a great job picking up that middle street and taking out almost the entire other team, and they're pushing in and does a great job still playing defense, even though he just he is on a roll right now. Let's go. This is awesome.
He's got 4 consecutive frags right now under his belt as he's starting to push out here into the main road. As he's starting to be able to push up here towards the back alley, looking for even more frags to put under his belt.
You know, we've been seeing Ake slaying away all day long. Right now, Scumpy is at 11-4. He is just absolutely wrecking it right now as he picks up another one against Mainstream, and he is just holding it down hardcore right now.
Wow, that's his 7th so far as he's just tacking him on. He's 13-4 right now. As he's continuing, he's going to go ahead and push over to the other side. He's had enough of the Blue Hotel. Let's get some of the Red Mansion.
Absolutely. He takes some fire there. He knows that the guy on upper red knows he's coming in because you know they're talking. But he had already jumped out, so he's setting up well, and he takes out another one. But finally, too quick, ends that spree on Scumpy. Scumpy still 14-5 right now, doing a great job holding it down. While all that was happening, guess what?
They got a flag.
They got another flag in. It's now 2-0, Leverage up, and this is just absolutely dominance by Leverage as they're already back in their spawn. As Bobby unfortunately gets picked off there, he had a great position to grab that flag and start heading back.
With the help of Scumpy getting 8 consecutive frags, it's easy enough to be able to get a flag pull and get a flag capture. So right now it's 2-0 here in favor of Leverage as TP is looking to be able to get another flag capture here for Leverage.
Yeah, TP playing it a little easy. He doesn't have the support there that he'd like to have from his teammates, but he knows he's also showing up on the radar, so he's got to get moving and get out of there quickly.
And he'll get taken out there by 2 quick, as they should be returning the flag here shortly.
And as they all respawn, they're going to wait for Resistance to push up a little bit. They're going to sit back, play a little bit of defense, and a great job by Bobby to turn back. Probably got a shout out there to know that Mainstream was back in their spawn. And a great job there to take that away from them. That way they don't have that opportunity to grab the flag, but they did just take a pull there, and Too Quick is running with it, but he gets taken out in the bar very quickly by TP.
As right now it's got 35 seconds left here in the first half. A 2-0 lead here for Leverage over Resistance. It's 5-3 over the game series. And so right now, Leverage is putting a ton of pressure here on Resistance right here, right now.
Yeah, absolutely. The entire team of Leverage is doing an outstanding job of just controlling the other team in their own spawn. if we can pull up the scoreboard here real quick, let's just take a look at the statistics as the clock winds down. Nobody else is going to get a flag cap here. TP's got the flag. He's stunned, but he's just too far away. So looking at the score here, Scumpy ruling it right now, 19-8, Aches at 14-8, and it is just absolutely outstanding. And we want to welcome all the new viewers coming in now from the E-Stream, and it is just an outstanding battle going on between Leverage and Resistance here on Capture the Flag, Havana.
And how we got here, it's 5-3 overall in the game series. So this could be the last and final game type, the last map that is going to be played here in Dallas, Texas for Call of Duty Black Ops, as right now Leverage is only one half away. They right now currently lead 2-0 here in this game type.
Yeah, meanwhile, Nameless is doing a great job there. He's picked up 3 consecutive kills and then make that 4 now. Actually, why don't we go ahead and switch on over to Resistance now as they have switched sides. Let's go ahead and see what they're doing to kind of come back from this. They are down 2-0 right now and ultimately 5-3 in the series as we jump on board with Nameless, who's currently on a 6-kill streak, and that ends very quickly.
As right now Scumpy, though, he's been doing his own thing, able to pick up 2, make that 3, as he's just definitely on it. Terry's 23-9. In 6 minutes of gameplay, he's now 24-9, as he's just completely dominating. He's really opening the doors for any flag carrier that wants to make his move.
Yeah, he's taking out the entire team almost single-handedly, almost every single time. And right there,
wow.
Leverage has got a flag cap. It's now 3-0 for Leverage, and this is just complete domination. And no, it's not domination, the game type, but it is just absolutely epic how Leverage has come back down 3-2 to start this out because it is a continuation, but they have held their own, and they are doing a great job now as the Mainstream actually doing work back in his spawn, defending their flag, even though the guy that was carrying their flag gets taken out.
And now it's going to be 3-1 as there was a flag capture there by Resistance, so they have 3 minutes to get 2 flag captures and make sure they hold Leverage to at least just the one that they have to be able to tie this one, to be able to push it into an overtime.
Absolutely, there's still plenty of time for that to happen. I mean, it doesn't take a minute and a half to run a flag back. It could, depending on the situation, but right now, the way that Leverage is slaying right now, there's no way, in my mind, that Resistance can come back.
As right now we're following in behind Mainstream. He's utilizing the blue hotel, takes a peek, able to spot one as TP went prone and finally got dropped there. The Bob has the flag so far of Resistance flag and starts to be able to push back around through the bar area. Liar struggles to be able to get it through the window due to the fact that there's an awning there. Yeah,
Leverage right now, Bobby is back in their spawn. He's back by the cafe there, and he is currently pushing up through the hotel side over on near the yellow building, and he's going to go main street there, walk through the stream of bullets that his teammate was laying down for him. Great covering fire as he dolphin dives in for the flag.
Wow.
Let's go ahead and switch on over to Leverage and watch them because this game is almost over. We've got 1 minute and 45 seconds left, and Leverage is currently up now 5-1.
Wow, this game has definitely gone on one side itself. 4-1 overall. There, I believe they had 2-0 in the first half.
Yeah, Bob doing a great job. Goozling Mainstream, then gets taken out by Liar. Liar then comes back, taking out TP. Aches is doing a great job still. Aches really not as big of a name in this game as he was in the previous game types. Right now, it's all Scumpy.
Scumpy's 30-14. Woo! As you have to look across the board. 20-13 follows his Bob, but Scumpy off the start. Remember, he had that 8-kill streak in the beginning of this game, really or the second half. As right now there's a flag capture there again. It's still 4-1 overall. As they've had several flag caps, Scumpy now has the opposing flag, and he's making his move. He's trying to really prove a point.
Yeah, man, Scumpy's just doing everything right now. Oh my goodness!
Wow. As now it's 40
it's only down to
seconds
Too Quick.
left.
Too Quick's the only guy that's still alive right now as everybody is respawning. Bobby's in a good position. He picks up the flag. Gets dropped though.
Time's almost up.
We got 30 seconds left. This game is over. There is no way that Resistance can come back and capture 4 flags. It is completely over. Leverage deserved this victory. They worked so hard to get here. They were the #1 seed coming in because they worked so hard in that that online qualifier that happened just before Dallas. A great job to them. A true #1 seed, true professionals. And you know what? We're gonna see them again in Columbus, and they're definitely gonna be the team to beat as we move into that.
So the same team that won the 25K tournament against Optic is now here in Dallas, Texas, and now we have a new champion, or a champion to start off this Call of Duty Black Ops series throughout the 2011 Major League Gaming Pro Circuit, and that's going to be Leverage, who came in as a #1 seed and finished as a #1 seed.
Yeah, they're a great team. We've talked to them. I talked to them yesterday after the competition, and they really had their spirits high. They definitely thought that they were going to be, they were going to sweep through. They definitely wanted to 3-0 everybody really going in. But again, Resistance did do a really great job in those winter bracket finals to knock them down to the losers bracket. So they did have to work a little bit harder to get back from Optic. Optic did a great job coming in 3rd place. All these teams that showed up this weekend have done a wonderful job, all of them acting very professionally, and you got to hand it to Leverage. They did an outstanding job coming back from that 3-2 deficit in the continuation to take it 6-3, 4 consecutive wins, an outstanding job. How entertaining is that?
Especially how they really controlled, they were very aggressive in how they were able to work like the domination sites. Then they continued to push on. And what they did, especially, they really set the tone right there on that search and destroy there on firing range whenever they completely 4-0'd Resistance right then and there.
Yeah, you mentioned how aggressive they were. They are aggressive in every game type.
Every game
Even
type.
the game types where you would expect someone to be a little bit more passive, like search and destroy, they were rushing in there. They were planting bombs as fast as possible. And you know what? That intensity really carried over into every game, and I think they just kept that momentum up, and they did a really great job.
Well, it's difficult to digest whenever you're a team like Resistance who has yet to lose a search and destroy
Don't talk
map.
to me about digestion right now, man.
It's very rare to me to sit there and say that search and destroy, you haven't lost that game type all series long, all throughout the event, and then you come into this one and you lose. What better way to lose in the finals? That's the way it works. That's what divides the men from the boys.
Yeah, the entire tournament we've been talking about what teams have that great game type, a certain game type that they have as a bonus. Right now, Leverage dominates all game types.
All right, let's go ahead and send it down to Farouk to give a trophy out to our champions.
All right, thanks a lot, guys. Now we have the champions here crowned. They were the #1 seed throughout the tournament, had one of the hardest paths to make it here to the championships here in Dallas. And let me tell you, they knocked off some great teams, including that last team right there in Resistance. There was Aches, Bobby, TP, and Scumpy, and they are your 2011 Major League Gaming Dallas champions in Call of Duty Black Ops. Let's hear it for Leverage, y'all. Make some noise. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations. Now, we got Sundance DiGiovanni here to present them with their magnificent hardware.
All right, well, thank you very much, Farouk. Guys, you carried the #1 seed. You've been doing well online, winning the 25K ladder. And, of course, it was, 64-6? That's ridiculous. You guys ran through the competition. Congratulations on being the first Call of Duty Black Ops 2011 tournament winners here on the MLG Pro Circuit. Here's your trophy. Congrats.
All right, now I got a quick question for you guys. Columbus is the next stop. You guys probably definitely be the #1 seed going into there. What do you have to say to your competition? Anything you guys have to work on going into Columbus, the second stop on this tour?
Really, we just need to work on our S&D game. We really came out and we beat Resistance, which is probably one of their best game types, and we really just took control after that.
All right. Well, once again, congratulations to Leverage, your champions here in Dallas. Now let's throw it back to Corey.
All right, thank you, Farouk, for handing out that beautiful trophy, especially that's just a start of what's to come throughout the rest of this series. And what a great taste of what Call of Duty Black Ops has to offer to this Major League Gaming Pro circuit.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is just the first tournament. You know, this is the first weekend throughout an entire season of tournaments. Next time we're going to be in Columbus, my stomping grounds. We're right now in your stomping grounds here in Dallas, Texas, where we're about to go up to Columbus, Ohio here in June, and we're going to show Ohio what Major League Gaming is all about.
So that's June 3rd through the 5th. If you were kind of on the edge of whether you wanted to come to Dallas, Texas, it was on short notice. This is your opportunity to figure out how you match up against the best, like teams like Leverage and even the number 11 seed Resistance, how they came all the way and they won against Leverage in the upper bracket finals and they ended up in the second place right here in Dallas, Texas. So it shows it's anybody's game. You can be the underdog and come all the way through the bracket and play against the best of the best.
And not just Resistance. I mean, let's look at teams like Ground Zero. I mean, Ground Zero was, a complete shock. They've got a 14-year-old on there who's actually leading the team. You remember when we listened into Dose there and he was just telling his guys, let's go here, do this, do this. What a mature 14-year-old and a true pro. And that's really what Major League Gaming is all about. It doesn't matter how old you are. You can be 14, you can be 12, you can be 67, and you can compete at these tournaments, and that is so awesome. Let's go ahead and break down a little bit actually what Resistance got here today. Not only did they get that awesome trophy and get to shake Sundance to Giovanni's hand.
Right, Leverage.
What did I say? Resistance?
That's okay.
I'm sorry. Leverage.
It's been a long weekend, but
really
a very great and successful weekend through and throughout, though.
But not only did they get that trophy, each player is walking home with $2,500, $10,000 for the first place team. They split it 4 ways, $2,500 apiece. That's awesome.
And so overall, we can break down the stats and kind of give you what you want, but what better way to figure out what went through the mind of TP from Leverage. So we're going to have him hop on here in just a second. So stick around here on the Call of Duty Black Ops stream as we'll be right back with TP and kind of get his take on what he felt during the finals.